Okay, here's a video that is about the effects of feminism on the world and how it needs to be completely and utterly fixed. Alright, I'm sick to death of reading things nowadays which are written in such a way as to kowtow to feminism. Okay? Before feminism, you could say what you wanted, right? But you weren't out of line in any way, you were just matter of fact. Okay? Nowadays, you can't say things, and people are writing things in such a way as to placate everybody. Yeah? Instead of being matter of fact and straight to the point. And it's made the world into a disastrous mess where nothing gets done. Oh, we can't do that because we have to go through 10,000 different things just to get our message across in a way that doesn't upset anyone. No, you can't carry on this way. Alright? I know that feminism was instituted not for the liberation of women, but for the enslavement of them. Okay? Look, it's a disaster. It is a ruinous disaster to society, and it needs to be completely and utterly ejected and gotten rid of. Okay? When I want to buy insurance for a car. I go on a website. It's visually made to look as though it was designed for children to use. Oh, look at the little pretty picture. Look at the funny, inoffensive little image of a person they've got there. It's crazy. We can't go on like this. That's not reality. It's a farce. The whole of the world's become a joke. It's a joke. It has to be finished. It has to end. We can't continue this way. Some things need to get done, and that's the end of it. You can't waste your time. Oh, but we have to be careful about how we present it in case someone gets... It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Every time I look for information on the internet now, it's not just information, it's, oh, well, you've asked this question. Well, you might have asked this question because blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Or maybe blah-de-blah-de-blah. No one says, yes, we've come across this problem before. Problem X is a serious problem. There's the answer. Some websites do that, and they work perfectly well. But no, all of the major corporate websites, oh, well, such and such, blah-de-blah-de-blah, blah, 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 and you have to scroll down about half a page to get to the answer. Because there's idiots faffing around going, oh, well, it's crazy. Information, when the internet first started, information was there. Bang, that was it. You went on a website, bang, there the information was. Now, because apparently we have to cater, apparently, when you're dealing with women, you have to go blah de blah de blah 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 blah, and you have to fall over yourself to get the message across, and then eventually you might get the information you're after from some half-wit who has spent their entire life and has got into the position they're in because of all the faffery they engage in. Oh yes, well done. Yes, you are the most flowery talker in the whole of the world. But they're not definite people. They're just idiots. And that's the kind of thing that gets boosted. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Good work. Good work. Oh, really? It's retarded. It's ridiculous. And someone would have an issue with me saying retarded. Oh, you can't say that. Okay, let's use retard. Okay, in the specific way that it's meant to be used, right? Retarded means held back. Yeah, I think it's retarded. It is behavior which I think is held back from development into full, proper adult usability. There you go, it's retarded. Enjoy. Oh, you can't. No, I just did, and I just validated it as well. You can't attack that. You have to worry so much about what you say nowadays. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. You can't get anything done. You fall over yourself to get anything done. It's ridiculous. Information should be available because it's what you need. I don't need all this extra nonsense. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, well, this is pretty as well. Oh, we'll include that. No, I just want the job to get done. Oh, but we have to kowtow to this feminist fantasy land that we live in nowadays, where everyone has to be happy. It's a joke. Remember when you used to be able to complain to complaints departments and say, I'm sorry guys, what you've done is an effing mess, right? You've made a complete catastrophe of what you did. You say that nowadays, oh, you can't talk to me like that. What a joke. The customer is always right. You know why? Because they are paying your bills. All you got to do is say, I'm very sorry that you feel that way, sir or madam. What can we do to help? And the person will calm down. No, the whole agenda now is, you can't say that, you're being abusive. Oh, get out of here. We have to completely destroy and get rid of feminism. Just get rid of it. It will look back on this part of history and we'll be like, what the hell happened? It's a joke. It has to be completely just torn up and thrown away. It's ruining the place. Honestly, like, what made me make this video today is I was looking for the answer to a problem, which is something that Windows does, which is a mess. An unnecessary little animation that it does that no one needs and serves no purpose at all. I want to get rid of it. Now, when I put in the search, how to get rid of blah blah blah, the first 10 suggestions are all from websites that go, oh, it seems that you've got a problem with this. Well, such and such and such and such and such and such may have a problem, but it's otherwise wonderful software. Blah 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 blah. I scroll right down to the bottom, maybe even to the next page of results, and then I get a result that says, yes, this is a load of rubbish, and they may not even have the answer, but at least they're straight to the point. Alright, this is how the internet used to be. You used to be able to get answers to things. This feminized garbage has to go away. Are you seriously telling me that women have this massive desire not to have information and instead to have 9/10 of the content of an answer to a question be faffery, where people are falling over themselves to present this thing as a non-offensive answer? You know, sometimes things are just rubbish and you've got to state it. You don't open what you're saying with, oh, well, some people have found this and some people have found that. Blah, 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 blah. No, just say it how it is, the way it used to be. We can't continue with this nonsense. We can't. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. I'm 43. When I was a youngster, even in my teens, you could make a complaint about anything to anyone in any manner you wanted, and that you would get a result. They were interested in helping you. Now they sit there like, oh, well, this is how it is. No, that was never the case in the past. If you complain to a business, they'd fall over themselves to listen to you. Oh, please tell us what we've done wrong. Thank you for the information. Now we've got a whole situation where nothing gets changed, nothing gets improved, nothing gets done, because these people are sat there like idiots with their little. If you write a complaint to a company and they don't like the tone of it, oh, they'll just disregard it. What? Your angriest customer is your best friend, because they're the ones who are so annoyed with something that is probably not even complained about by other people, because other people just take their business elsewhere, that they are the only ones who have bothered to get back to you about it. And the people who are trained nowadays in customer service are trained to try to ignore those people as if they don't exist. What a joke. I cannot wait for this situation to be solved and put back to how it should be. We can't have the situation anymore where people are so worried about what they're saying. When I talk to people, even of older generations, right, and I say to them, I tell them my opinions on things. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, so and so. And I would say, do you remember what it was like before? And then they twig and they remember. This has to be fixed. Okay? There's no other way around it. We can't continue like this. We can't continue with this. I don't know what else, how else to say this. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're trying to get from A to B, and you have to go through so much nonsense to get there. Presumably because that's what the world has to be like in order to incorporate women into it. Well, they were already and always incorporated into it. Why are we kowtowing to this mysterious fake notion that women need everything sugar-coated for them? I don't think they need everything sugar-coated for them. If we're going to treat women the same as men, or at least as adults, surely they are able to accept truth and honesty and openness the same way everyone else can. Oh no, let's make it all covered in little fluffy bunnies. What? No. That's crazy. I will make it my business, and I am making it my business to fix this problem. Because I can't watch this insanity continue. It is a joke. And I know who was responsible for starting all this nonsense, but that really isn't as important as fixing the problem. Which can be done. We just need to get the message out there and change society back to how it should be. Because at the moment, there's this weird agenda afoot to just keep ploughing as much nonsense as possible into society. It's garbage. It's a joke. It has to be fixed. I don't know what else to say. The fight continues. I don't want it. It wasn't there when I was a kid. This fight wasn't there. It was just reality. And now we've got this cotton wool rainbow joke of a world where nothing works. Because everyone's scared they might say the wrong thing. Oh! Well, the answer must be start saying exactly what people don't want you to say until it becomes normal again. Because we can't pretend, we can't carry on being shut up anymore. We have to speak the truth openly. And if people don't like it, so be it. That's how you solve this problem. People have to start speaking their minds openly, and people who speak their minds, even if what they say is uncomfortable, you stand by them because they have the right to say what they want to say. That's how it is.